you're listening to the SMS rated on the OBC 99.9 and also frequencies across Liberia, where my guests are already in studio. Anyway, interest you to know that, the man Michael Weah is in studio as one of my guests, and of course, Michael Weah is not here in his usual capacity as sports reporter of the Liberian broadcasting system, whether he's here in his capacity, not, no, but he's here in his capacity as Deputy Secretary General for Press and Public Affairs. Can you imagine? The guy got a big position. He can be acting around here that he's not eating money elsewhere. Of the BSA, that's the Barrolle Sports Association. Mr. Michael, we are welcome to the program.
Upon a correction, it's not the Barrolle Sports Association.
What
it
is
is
it?
the Mighty Barrolle Sports Association.
Okay, Mighty Barrolle Sports Association.
But let me say good
Sorry.
morning to you, and I am delighted.
Okay, that's good. That's the Mighty Barrolle Sports Association. Now, also have Mr. Timothy Paulus. I'd like to be very, very effective and clear and concise and with pronouncing his name there because he's my New Georgia brother now, Timothy Paulus. Mr. Paulus, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Sorbor. Thank you for having me.
A long time.
Yeah.
No, we only pass by each other, But let me hear from you, Mr. Michael Weah. You're responsible for press and public affairs of the BSA, the Mighty Barrolle Sports Association. I just played your music, and I saw you nodding your head and trying to. Now, what is happening in the BSA currently?
Well, thanks ever so much for the invite. As you regularly put it, what is happening in the Mighty Barrolle Sports Association is that the association, under the leadership of the president, former House Speaker, Honorable Alex Tyler, and other members of the association, want to extend greetings, first of all, greetings to all of the fans and supporters of the Mighty Barrolle Sports Association. Number two, the association, as you are aware, is one of Liberia's oldest football association. And so we are here this morning to talk about the rebranding of the Mighty Barrolle Sports Association and to take its regular or usual place in Liberian football. More to that, not much has been heard about the rulers, especially when it comes to Liberian football. And so we want to say to our people that we are here this morning to discuss issues regarding the association, the rebranding of the association, and also to look at other issues that are surrounding football development across Liberia.
Okay, now, so take us back. Let me hear from Mr. Timothy Paulus. Mr. Paulus, like Michael just said, you people are basically on an effort to rebrand the Mighty Barrolle Sports Association. Now, take us back. Before you thought about rebranding, give us an idea as to how does think look like now in the BSA.
The Mighty Barrolle Sports Association, as the Secretary General of the BSA, everything is going on fine. The administration of Honorable J. Alex Tyler is doing well. We try to move the club from just a football club to investment. And to do that, we thought that we need to bring our people back. We realized, the war has come, a lot of things have happened. Sorbor, before the war, this country was split into two.
Yeah, sure.
You either for IE or for Barrow.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you had other things that was in Joseph Warriors and other clubs in your heart, when IE and Barrow were playing, the whole country was silent.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was going to be. So we want to bring our people back. We know the new generation, a lot of them don't know about Barrow, or maybe information have been passed down from their grandparents to their parents, and that's all they know about Barrow. Mm-hmm. So we are having this major event, this major jamboree, we'll call it, or mobilization of fundraising jamboree on August 20th, Saturday, August 20th at the SKD. And honor the team bringing Barrow back to the people.
Bringing Barrow back to the people. Now, just an event Mr. Paulus, how sure are we that you can achieve, you can rejuvenate, you can, bring back that spirit, engender that spirit of Barrow, fans and regional that spirit in amongst Barrow fans? How sure are we that just that event can do it?
No, the event is just the conduit by which we're using to go back to the communities. Okay, we've been working on the ground in various communities, and we expect more than 5,000 spectators, fans, and supporters of Mighty Barrolle to come up on that day. So after that event, they will reactivate our various chapters based on communities, universities, ministries, and so forth, counties, and so forth. So we'll be going across the country, going to universities, going to ministries. Before the war, we had Barrow Fan Club at the Ministry of Finance. We have Barrow Fan Club everywhere. So we want to reactivate those fan clubs so that the people can be a part of the club again. We want to move Barrow from being a social club, to an investment. Okay, because modern sports, modern football, especially, it cannot be. We want to play game, kind of Sorbor George. Sorbor George, my man who playing today, who gotta do this, you gotta buy water for us, gotta pay transportation. No, we want to change that so that Barrow can get out of the pockets of few persons, okay, and be an investment that able to support itself.
I like that, moving Mighty Barrolle from just a social club to investment. It seems as from bureaucracy to business. I like that.
Yes.
Now, so let's hear from you, Michael Weah. We took that from Ghana when I visited there, from bureaucracy to business. Now, Michael, you are the one responsible to carve the message, a message that will be highly persuasive, a message that will be convincing, that will be attractive, that will attract people back to the team. Moving to communities, what are you telling the community dwellers?
Well, as I speak to you as the as the Deputy Secretary General for Press and Public Affairs, we have begun the process of engaging the communities. And the message, like the way my Secretary General did say, we want to bring back Barrow to the people. The people are far away from the rulers, and so we have begun the process of engaging the communities. As I speak to you, we have our people into the communities, telling them that indeed there's a need for all of us to rally our support around the Mighty Barrolle Sports Association. So we have several communities that we are going to begin the process of engaging so that they too can be a part of the occasion on the 20th of August. Having said that, the Vice President for Fan Club Mobilization, the Honorable T. Nelson Williams, is the brain, if you will, behind such huge jamboree that is expected to take Monrovia by storm. I mean by storm because we are of the strong conviction, Sorbor, and those listening, that come what may, whether it rains or it shines, Barrow will come out, the rollers will come out in their color on Saturday of next week to ensure that the program becomes a successful one. So yes, we are making all of the efforts to ensure that the former sales of the rollers, like people in Fiama, for example, O Road, Chubor community, these sales were there before that were contributing to the running of the association. Today, they aren't. And so it is our responsibility as the media people to go in there to reawaken the spirit, to ensure that those who are there, who are sitting on the fence, can leave from the fence, come back onto the floor, and then we all can begin looking for ways and means of supporting our association.
Now, Mr. Paul,
and Sorbor, to interest you that you just play a song. That song was done by the late Robert Two.
Yes, Robert Two.
But over 30 years ago.
Surely.
Okay, so somebody who was born at that time, okay, imagine that's the only song they've been hearing about Mighty Barrolle.
Fair enough.
But now we have done a new song that will be launched on the 20th.
August 20th, yeah.
That song was put together by the legendary or Senegal dear ball.
I know it would have been Senegal dear ball. Nobody else but Senegal dear ball.
You know, it's a very beautiful song. You know, it speaks to the present reality. You know,
Okay.
our
Now-
present people will be able, our young, generation will be able to dance that song.
Okay.
They'll be able to see the song from the ownership perspective. So we want to bring our people back. Look, one senior citizen of our country say, if you want money, if God will give you money, He can give you people.
Okay.
Because our people can bring money.
Yeah, surely.
So once we can bring our fans back, okay, we can now transform Barrolle. Okay, imagine Sorbor. Barrolle was founded March 4, 1956.
1956.
1956. But we do not have a playing ground. We do not have anything to show. Okay, because at that time, during those days, people saw sports or football as a passion thing, just social thing. Was not an investment like in other countries in Europe and other places that clubs have in real estate, they have hotels, they have the stadium, they make a lot of money, their fans are organized, they have ownership, they're paying their dues. And that is the kind of thing we want to change.
Now, how do you introduce that, Mr. Paulus, especially where yourselves in the ministries and agencies and in rural parts and other parts of the country are broken down? You don't have them. How do you introduce that to moving Mighty Barrolle from bureaucracy to business?
The first thing, like we said, we go into our people, right? On the 20th, everyone who will be coming to the SKD will receive a membership form. Okay. You take that membership form back to your community. You fill it in. You will have the community focal person that you submit that membership form to. Then we will now go from community to community and make sure people take their ID cards. Okay. Once you take your ID cards, then you will commit yourself, even if it's $100 Liberian. That look, I will give Barrolle 100 Liberian every month. So it means Sorbor George is giving Barrolle $1,200 Liberian per year, right?
Okay.
That is where your strength is, right? So we have a mobile money number that goes straight to Barrolle's account at the bank. Okay, that when you send your mobile money, it goes straight to that account. Okay, and then we can print out the financial report. And what we want to do, this administration want to do now, we're contemplating on having a Barrolle convention every year. Okay, or every 2 years, where we have delegates from all of ourselves to come to a place like Bikano or Banga or Kakata, or Zwedru, where we have most of our spectators, and we can converge and discuss Barrolle issues and make decisions. So the decision will be the fans that are making the decisions. Okay, you know what happens in Europe. The fan clubs have more authority, around the club than even the president of the club.
Surely.
Okay, so we want to bring that kind of spirit back. So once we have our people, they have the membership forms. On that day, you pick up your membership form. Once you enter the SKD, you pick a vicinity, you pick up your membership form. You fill in your membership form, the next thing will come to your communities and you do your ID cards. You do your ID cards, it means you are a bona fide car carrier of Mighty Barrolle. Okay? And then it means that you need to decide what will be your support. Okay? We don't want you to say, oh, I'm able to give $100 when you will not be able to give it. But once you know that, imagine if we have 50,000 persons and we're getting $100 Liberian a month.
Now, let me come in to Michael. Michael, you spoke about Barrolle before, and I'm sure you agree with me that during that time, only two teams you could hear about. Two teams that were always shining. That's out of Barrolle or Mighty Barrolle or Invincible Eye. Now, it's not like that anymore. You got lots of teams that already spank up, and how do you intend, not just going to meet those people, but what do you say to them? How do you convince them to try to generate that interest in a single team and not somebody going for RIE or going for Oilers or other teams?
Sorbor, all of the players that are currently playing for all of the clubs, almost all the clubs, if you will, they have two things at heart. Either Barrolle or Invincible 11, the Yellow Boys, or the Kanya Pepper Mother Barrolle. Our rule is to ensure that we do all we can to get the best cream of players. Because you cannot go into a competition when you do not have good players to participate, to challenge for laurels. And so, under the administration of Honorable Tyler, the association intends not to just look for players here. In the past, just before maybe this SG will want to come in the past, Barrolle brought into this country players from Guinea, players from Ivory Coast, players from Ghana. They were fused into the team, and so it made the team to become more interesting to go to watch. But today it's not happening. So what do we do in this case?
Surely.
What do we do in this case? That is why we are here to rebrand the team and look at whether we can bring in some more foreign players to add to what we have currently. As I speak to you, our practice ground is being flooded because players want to come to join the team. Because in the past, before they went to play for Oilers, their father told them, I was a Barrolle person. I was an RE person. So they have it in the back of their mind. Despite that they are playing for Oilers, they play for Liska, but at the end of the day, they want to play for either Barrolle or RE. So to answer to your question mostly, we are not here to castigate anybody. Whether IE wants to do what we are doing, fine. If not, fine. But we are here to talk to our people to ensure that they can come out on August 20 and be a part of this lifetime Jamboree. It will be a Jamboree supper because we have done and are doing almost 99% of what we say we want to do before August 20 reaches. Before August 20 reaches. And so all of the cells across Monrovia, across the country, if you will be sending one or two persons who can make their way from maybe from Nimba, maybe from Sino, maybe from Maryland, even from Grand Jida as well, maybe from Lofa.
Okay.
They will be coming to town. So it is not just about coming to town, but it is about loving Mother Barrolle, going out there to ensure that Barrolle retakes its usual position in Liberian football.
Now, Mr. Paulus, trying to rebrand the BSA, the Mighty Barrolle Association, is just one effort. It's just one aspect, and getting the players that will satisfy the people, that will bring victory to the people every time they go on the field, that will encourage the people to be consistent with the payment of their dues. It's about getting the players. Now, how do you intend, Mr. Paulus, how do all of you intend to recruit the cream of players that will always bring joy to the people of Mighty Barrolle?
That's a good question, and we're doing just that. With our technical arm, technical team headed by Mr. Avin G. Brown is doing remarkably well, and the recruitment is going on. Our posts have started our practices, and performance, as you said, is key to bringing our people back or bringing the club back to the people.
Surely.
Once your club is performing well, this is why we want to ensure that the players themselves see the kind of people that Barrolle has.
Yes.
Okay? Because when you see the kind of people that Barrolle has, then you will know that, look, this club I'm playing for, I got to be serious. Okay? So we're doing everything together to bring Barrolle back to maybe more than pre-war status.
You sure of that?
Yeah, we want to bring Barrow, but we want to be able to groom the next Salinsa Diba.
So when are you recruiting the players from now?
From
Regular Monrovia, because Monrovia is not Liberia.
We have two programs. We have our senior team program, and we have our feeder team program. And the feeder team program is children between the ages of players between the ages of 16 to 21, 22, for example.
That's the junior. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Then we have our senior team that is in the league, okay, where we have players that are maybe up to 28, you know. But we more focused on youth players right now, young players, okay, and then we can spice them up with few more experienced players and move forward. Because
so have you dispatched maybe a team to rural Liberia to begin spotting students?
We've been doing that before, you know. Last season we spotted two very young players from Grand Gide.
Okay.
Nush and Cannes. And those two players now, one of them is on the 20 team on their way to Mauritania, and the other one just came from Austria on a 17 team. They have exceptional talents.
They are original of Mighty Barrolle.
Yeah, we took them from Grand Gide.
They are our property.
They play for a community team in Zweju. Okay, we want to try to buttress your argument that they are very good talents
in rural
Liberia.
Sure.
Okay, they came from a community team in Grand Gide. They came and play in the county meet. Okay, for Grand Gide, and we saw them. We thought they were good. We have been speaking with their parents. Mighty Barrolle has sent them to school. Okay, and we were taking care of them because they are young. Okay.
So, what are ages?
The one was at the time we took the one was 16, the other one was 17. Okay. So they could not. The other one was 15, so they could not get contract. So we just had them somewhere, put them in school. They're in Hope on school called Hope around the Stephen Tower Estate area, okay. And right now they're on the national team, one of our national youth teams.
Okay.
So we are moving towards that. Okay, it's not just about the winning, but like I said, Barrow is moving from social
club
to investment. And investment also comes with the kind of players you have.
Surely.
When you get a young player, 19, 20, to Europe, for example, okay, you know the return that will come to the club. So we're focusing on all of that. But let me walk our people through what's going to happen on the 20th, which is more important. Okay, so on the 20th, we expect our people to wear the red and white and converge at the ministerial complex at 8:00. We have a marching band there already spicing the whole place. Okay, we get to ministerial complex at 8:00. The march starts from ministerial complex and brings us to the SKD. If it doesn't rain, we'll have canopies outside in the square, right outside of the gate. Okay, on our pavement where we have the program.
Okay.
If it rains, we'll have the program in the gymnasium. Okay, now we have cultural performances to spice up the occasion. We'll launch our new Barrolle song. So you want to hear the song, you got to come. Okay, there'll be t-shirts on sale. Mighty Barrolle t-shirts will be on sale. Okay, we'll be issuing membership cards, membership forms to our people. In the program, we have speeches, we have our former players, former presidents, former officials, and we'll give them some time to just share their experience. Bring the old memory back. Like for example, Jim Salinsa Diba, you let the public know what was running to his mind when IE was leading Barrolle. Or 2-1.
It was 2-0.
2-0
at the complex.
Okay, at the complex. Okay. And Ajibor Bonar went and took the trophy and were playing with it like I won the trophy. And people started throwing stones and all of that. And Salinsa went to the spectators and said, "Look, I beg you, just stop.
Please calm down.
Please calm down." Other Barrolle spectators left the far here the junction.
They were going home.
They were going home when EFBC started announcing that Barrow had redeemed the 2 goals and Salazar had scored the 3rd goal. Okay, what ran to his mind, we want to bring those kind of memories back. Okay, so you will have all of that and done. Then our keynote speaker will be the Honorable Nathaniel F. McGill.
Okay.
He's the chairman of the board of supporters from Mighty Barrolle.
Oh, okay, I see.
He's the chairman of the board of supporters from Mighty Barrolle. So we don't think anybody fit suit the occasion to speak to our people, because he's the chairman of the board of supporters. Okay, and then after he speaks, we have a fundraising rally for the team, looking at our budget for this season. Our budget is around $140,000. You're looking at the player salary, looking at game or operations, looking at medical issues, looking at equipment, camping, all of that. Okay, so we'll be raising that money. Okay.
So after the Jamboree, what happens next? Because I know you wouldn't want for that momentum to die.
After the Jamboree, interestingly, our first game in the new season will be like 10 days later. Will be on the 31st against LPRC Oilers at the ATS. So all our spectators that will be coming up on that day, and those that will not even come, will converge at the ATS to cheer our team to victory. From there, we start going to the communities now to do what I told you about the ID cards and strengthening, the leadership at the community level.
Do you have your like your major stakeholders, people who were around before, supported Mighty Barrolle, in fact played for the team as well? Do you have them on board in the rebranding process?
Yes, we're having everybody on board. This is why we're on the radio. We have invitation cards, or we are distributing our invitation to all of our former presidents, officials, or supporters of Mighty Barrolle to come out on that day. So we're doing a lot behind closed doors, but we want everybody to be our former players. There will be a game between the veterans, i.e. veterans, and Barrolle veterans.
Okay.
And it would not surprise me if our chief patron was Sports, who play for both clubs,
both teams. Imagine that.
Will grace the occasion, because he Sports is at his.
But I'm sure you found pleasure in playing for Eden Barrolle.
We played for both teams before.
Yeah,
I agree with you, but you play for Eden Barrolle.
We don't want to be able to see the man.
But let me say this. Let me just add to the flair. For instance, the likes of Alexander Freeman Chiniki, he plays for IE, a veteran IE player. All right. So he, along with other players of IE, will be on their team of veterans of IE. Then when you come to the rollers, I need now to tell you, Sorbor, James Salinsa Deba Moni Baby, the nation's most celebrated. He will be ably assisted by other players of the Mighty Barrolle Sports Association. The defense minister of Liberian football, for example, Washington Blake, is a Mighty Barrolle player.
Frederick Cole.
Friday Roberts. He's agree. These are just Jawi Weah. These are all former players of Barrolle. And these players have agreed to form a part of this occasion on the 20th of August.
What's about your team, former players and members, supporters who are in the diaspora?
The diaspora, they are on board. They're in the chat room. They're giving their support. Some of them are sending in their financial support or for this occasion. And we won't just look. We just want the occasion to be big. We're doing everything. If everything is possible, we're doing everything for LBS to carry the day live. Okay. We really want the thing to be big. We want our people to come up. Barrolle spectators. Our young people did not see people like Liberian playing.
Surely.
So we want to let them see some of the old things that people used to do before. Then on the basketball side, we have the veteran, IE veteran, playing Barrolle veteran. Okay, on the basketball side, basketball was a big thing, back in the days. Okay, and right now Barrow is the defending champ in basketball.
Okay.
So we'll be going to the gym at the SKD to ensure that we have the Barrow veteran playing the I veteran. So and then we have the whole thing will be spiced up. With a lot of other things. We have musicians. Okay, it's a jamboree. Then we have the great Sonic Adiabo who will be launching the new Barrow song.
Okay.
You like to hear that song?
I know. Okay, so let's just play the bass.
But who you for?
No, I'm for I.
Oh,
That's the reason why the president play for I.
I see.
That's the reason why the president play for I. Okay, so let's come back to open the lines quickly. I'm sure they got some fans of Mighty Barrolle. They are out there, and of course, they want to interact with the officials here to ask them more about what will be happening in trying to resuscitate, in trying to salvage, in trying to bring back that spirit of Mighty Barrolle. 0776 540 987. Again, 0776 540 987. That's the alternative line. Or better still, 0880 514 096. Again, 0880 514 096. Let me take this caller quickly. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Sorbor.
Yes, sir. Your name and where you calling from?
Okay, this is Eklala Bobo, calling from local government of District 1 Weah district.
Okay.
Thank you so much for following your studio guests with what they are saying. With the recommendation, they should not leave Lover out. We will be willing to join Mighty Barrolle with the days they have. Whatsoever, we the Liberian, we join appealing to the listener that we need to love our own thing. If we love our own thing, we'll develop the country. So let me say hi to them. Thank you so much for you to allow them the morning your video.
Okay, many thanks. So let me take this caller quickly. Good morning.
Good morning, Sorbor. This is Tipente Young.
Tipente Young.
Yes, okay. I'm so excited this morning to hear our officials talking about it.
But I told you used to be with IE, you and I.
No, Sorbor, don't get it wrong. Don't get it wrong. My DNA is planted in the Mighty Barrolle. I remember those days in the late 80s during the reign of Alhaji G.V. Kumar. I was a student in Zueju, and I was the Secretary General of the local chapter in Ganjile. So I'm excited to hear that our people are again coming alive, and I can promise on Saturday I will be there in my red.
Wow, you got your red already.
Oh yes.
Red t-shirt, red hat, red trouser, red slingers.
Red jeans, trouser, everything will be red.
I see you. Let's take this call on the line quickly. Good morning.
Good morning, Sorbor.
Yes, good morning, sir.
My name is Pastor Dirty District 4.
Let's hear from you. Let's hear from you, sir.
Thank you very much, for the program. They should not relent. Let me, I'll be there because I was born in August. I come here earlier, I'm born earlier 70. The only team I knew, I play active football in local country, do community league, district football. So the only team, because the captain. So we have the team, they stand up, big head down, so down, I am Barrow. So you see, this morning I heard, I used to have a team as well. I listened to the history. So that thing, really, everything here football, that politics. So I thank God very much for the studio guest. Let God bless him, will be with him.
Okay, many thanks. Let's go to the other line quickly. Let's take this caller. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Chief.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, studio assistant to your studio guest. Abdullah Dazi is my name. Yeah, I'm joining from the ERW Junction.
Just go ahead.
I would like to thank your studio guests for their output. Right now, we in the 21st century, with the youth, we let us see things that they, because, during those days, we have not experienced, we don't see how football and how this player play at that time. But for a few guys, he mentioned that
inviting and bringing the youth together and bringing a fun idea. So I would appreciate him for that, because this is another way that other things in Liberia clubs in Liberia will follow the footsteps when he left. It could leave a legacy behind that will make other people to follow. And hello?
Yes, okay, he's off. Let's take this other call on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Calling for Weah, calling from my lower Mighty Barrolle resident.
Okay.
Somehow I was so happy, glad this morning to hear that our Mighty Barrolle, when we were kids those days, even when they beat, I love Barrolle to extend that when they beat Barrolle, the leading Barrolle, I will be crying. So my little brother was IE supporter. I'm a Barrolle supporter. So the moment we leading there, you will be crying. And the moment the people beating us too, I will be crying. You'll be laughing at me. So I really love the what they are doing and what they are about to do. And so we always will rather our little support, our proposed support to bring Mighty Barrolle to life.
Okay, let's take this call on the line quickly. Good morning.
Good morning, Sorbor.
Good morning, sir.
My name is Guy from Radio.
Let's hear from you.
I've been a Mighty Barrolle fan since I was small. There's been an opportunity to play for Mighty Barrolle, but it never came true when I was playing for one SCE Atlanta and Shimel. So I'm very happy this morning to be part of all Barrolle activity. And we cannot in our normal the team needs to reach all the Rahil Sorbor Junction and the youth chairman of the Rahil community. We gather our young people and we'll be on the scene next Saturday. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Okay, many thanks also. Let's take this call on the line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. George.
Yes, sir.
The name Casey now remain in Sesto's Riverside. Yeah, I just want to contribute to our brother in studio. Want to say hats off to them for the enlightenment. And I'm proud to hear Mighty Barrolle is coming up again, not just as a club or an investment and so we will now continue to cheer the European club while we are in Africa, especially in Liberia. So we want to appreciate them for the effort. Though I'm not a Barrolle man, I'm an invisible man, the yellow boy. But I love to appreciate them for the effort, and that other Liberians will follow suit to support their own thing and appreciate their own thing. Thank you so much.
Many thanks, many thanks, many thanks. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, this caller is not ready. Let's take this call on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Thank you for thanks to Mr. Foro and my brother Michael. We are in studio there. The way I sit here, while listening to that here, was running from my eyes. I know way back when we were young, I was smoking. So the reason the same club, and we were busy in Bible time. The papa said, I don't go over to hear the junction there. I was out of the club. So I think it would be better that day. I would be there for the Brazilian company. I would be there to march with Mighty Barrolle all the way. And I was there when I think I be a phone where all that company, I give them my eye because those days were going to be so I think it'll be better for us. Thank you for the program.
Many thanks, many thanks. Let me take this one call on the line. Good morning.
Yeah, morning. How are you this morning?
I'm okay.
Yes, I'm Samuel calling from Vonjama Lofa County.
Okay.
Yeah. I just want to applaud and appreciate the student guests because I've one question I've said over and again that the brand football will resurrect, the Lone Star will reach to the level that we want it to reach if the acts of IE and Barrolle are brought back to light. So I want to applaud and let it keep it out. But I can tell you for sure, I'm a die-hard IE fan living in Vonjama personally. So let it keep the light going. But I can assure them that IE will always be IE. And for the record, our president only played for Barrolle during off-season game. Brought him from United. Thank you very much.
Okay, many thanks. Let me take this call on this line. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, it seems this call is not ready. Let me go to this other line to take this caller. Good morning. Yes, good morning.
Yeah, I'm Center 18 calling from Process.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm so happy to hear what we're hearing here today for our club.
But one thing I want to know, whether if we from this side we have full membership form because we want to be member and we still member.
Okay. Oh.
Into it.
Okay, they are taking note. They'll respond to all those concerns that you all are raising. 0776-540-987, or better still, 0880-514-096. That's the number to call. And you are live on the SMS this morning. That's the Super Money Show. Good morning.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Choco. I'm calling from Lee Georgia.
Let's hear from you.
I'm not hearing anything about Menway and my concerns.
Okay, that's your concern. Let's take this record on the line quickly. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, this caller. Okay. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Sorbor, and good morning to Marco and the rest of the guests in studio. My name is Daniel Sorbor, and I'm joining from district number 6 here in Pink. I want to appreciate him this morning, and I want to appreciate the Mighty Barrolle Sports Association for the far-sightedness, and I think it is prudent enough and it is timely, because when we were coming up, our grandparents used to tell us what Mighty Barrolle is the way 11. That was the two clubs that were ranking needs or ranking today. Our Downing clubs needs are going down. I think so. The two teams supporters have to do well to see how bad they bring back the image that we came and led. They have to bring that image back. So I appreciate them, and I pray that they shouldn't be discouraged, because there will be challenges, but they shouldn't be discouraged. They should achieve what they think of achieving. Thank you very much.
Many thanks. I'm sure we will from Investment I will try to take the initiative also to follow suit. Good morning. I'm okay. Okay.
Yeah, I want to get look at all this good news. But the problem, some of all we are now saying, I really like I but to really be a election member. Let's see what I and Barrow, and the criminal listing, and they get people who are members. So they go down, they got the same, we see them identify with them. We are not members. Why they get together in the republic and try to get members? Then they will go by, but they will play the football. But they say they make the group fun. They say they make the mentor in the group. So as you say, we will come there now to see, I will come to see them. I will then ask you whether we will make a choice or whether for their membership. Because we see them play football, whether they is fight. So see on TV, are you playing? People play TV, also at the time was small. Are you playing? We happen them to make a choice, but it's not nothing when you hear about Daniel player, they beat them fast. They beat them full.
Surely.
But that be what that the other team will do. Yeah, but we go there, we go there, then what they will do, then they will make a choice to see. We are the member, not ordinary. So this member is advocating.
Many thanks. Let me just take on 2 more calls and then go back to my studio guests. I asked that question. How do you intend to retain or encourage more people to join the team or to join the sports association when you don't have the quality of players? Good morning. Yes, good morning. Yes, good morning, sir. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, actually, I want to thank the supporters of IE because my time is for IE. Yeah, I want to know if they have the same piece. So I'm ready, so.
Okay. Many thanks. Let me take this last caller. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, good morning, sir.
This is your bro. Oliver, bro.
Yes, sir.
I want to applaud the studio guests in there. Even though I'm a strong supporter of the Yellow family.
I know.